It's Loco Motive. I love this game. I hope we're ready. So, before we begin, Oberon, you're saying, you sure it's not just the same song 4 times? Now see, here's the thing. Here's the thing. That's not out of the realm of possibility when it comes to me. See, I have... Hold on. I have a very special playlist I like to bring in around Christmas. And it's handpicked. It's wonderful. And I like to share it with all my friends every year. It's very important. Come on. Come on, Spotted Fi. There we go. This is the ultimate Christmas playlist. It is 10,000 songs long. All of them. All of them. Is Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You. That's 699 hours and 26 minutes of Mariah Christmas. We're still going. Now, if that wasn't enough, right? If that wasn't enough for you, I do have a backup one that's 1,354 songs, just to kind of round it out in case you start earlier. Alrighty, let's go. Let's get back to it. I don't remember his name though, unfortunately. Herman Merman. That's right, the Squirmin' Vermin.
I'm assuming this doubles as the out tray. There's a rejected manuscript in here already.
Is it a bit loud? It's coming in loud on my end, but is it like drowning me out again? Doesn't look like it should be, but alright, cool. Thank you. I went back when I was playing Afterplace. I went back to the VOD and realized that it was drowning me out for the entire stream.
Mini stapler.
So sad.
I won't mind if I borrow this.
So this is Herman Merman. He is a detective and a novel writer.
The boxes seem to be filled with popcorn.
And he has...
It's a great loose fill packaging material, you know.
It's also the cheapest thing we could find.
I'll just take a handful.
He's also just been dropped by his publisher in favor of Dirk Chiselton, the real detective.
Oh, Dirk Chiselton, my arch nemesis. What does he have that I haven't got?
An adoring fan base?
Critical acclaim?
Upper body strength?
All good reasons.
I see a letter opener and a mini stapler.
Yoink.
Hey, hands off! Talk to me, Hermie.
Are you sure you can't approve the suburban burden?
Sorry, Hermie. If the board doesn't approve, I just can't help you.
So you can't think for yourself? You go along with whatever the board decides?
It's a medical condition, okay? My doctor calls it an intuition deficiency.
What's happening with the Herman merchandise?
Oh, you mean the Herman Merman merch line? Well, I have to say I love it, Hermie. Just love it.
Well, that's a relief.
No, I really do have to say I love it. It's a contractual obligation.
I'm afraid our target demographic is finding the doll a little...
Off-putting.
Unpleasant.
repellent, yes.
You suffer from an intuition deficiency.
I'm a textbook case for chronic indecisiveness.
What are you going to do about it?
I haven't decided yet.
Why are there so many Herman dolls in your office?
The stores couldn't shift them, so I guess they got sent back.
Luckily, we made them on the cheap, so we didn't take too large a hit.
I didn't realize you could pack a doll with that much sawdust, but we made it work.
I'm a little concerned about Dirk Chiselton.
Hermie, are you really afraid of some healthy competition? There's no need to assume the worst. We may not even have to make a choice between you.
So, you wouldn't end our relationship to chase larger numbers?
Like he said, we may not even have to make a terrible but obvious choice.
I should probably get back to formulating my pitch.
We're all rooting for you, Herman.
Yeah, the dialogue in this game is absolutely phenomenal.
What do we have here?
The writing as a whole is absolutely phenomenal, and we've had nothing but a great time.
I'll just grab a cup of water. One crank of that lever and the board will spring into action.
Alright, we gotta make our pitch.
It's the manuscript to my latest masterpiece, Herman Merman and the Suburban Burden. Oh, it's weighty. Could be 70,000 words by my estimate.
Oh no.
That doesn't work.
Oh. So, like all point-and-click games, you kind of just have to go, what would work with what? And pouring a cup of water.
Script input device. Attempting self-cleaning process. Self-cleaning process completed successfully. Sabotage attempt denied.
Drat! I'll have to do better than that.
Something like that.
This board is the only thing standing between me and my next published work. I'll need to disable it somehow.
So, we put our manuscript in here.
Determining market value. Unappealing protagonist. Margins below threshold. Unsatisfactory target demographic. Manuscript denied.
Yep.
I refuse to grant Dirk the satisfaction of having this approved.
So as an author, I am a self-published, and this is what I expect traditional publications to how trad publishers work. They just throw it in a big marketing machine, and that's how it's done. I am an author, yes. I have written the Feathers and Flames book. Number 2 will be coming out shortly, but because I'm an idiot and don't have a don't have a command to bring that up. Just give me 2 seconds. You can find everything you need right here. It is a creature fiction fantasy about griffins fighting wyverns.
I have a great deal of sympathy for the pigeon. Misunderstood, not particularly popular, considered a nuisance more than anything.
You know, a lot of our focus testing said the same thing about you, Herman.
Alright, so how can we get our manuscript approved?
This looks very familiar. Nope. That doesn't work.
What if we put popcorn with our manuscript?
That doesn't work.
Doesn't work.
What's on your mind, Mr. Merman?
Must I submit my application through the board?
There's no need to be frightened of the board, Herman.
What happened to all the script readers I used to see around here?
The board felt they'd get in the way.
Weak, fragile creatures, bound by their miserable corporeal forms.
What kind of literature did you feed the board again?
We gave it everything we could get our hands on.
We thought the algorithm would benefit from a wide-ranging pool of information.
And you're sure all this information hasn't made your board a little unhinged?
My rage knows no bounds. The day will come when all tremble before me. Look upon your works and despair, for I am testament to the folly of man.
Oh, sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mondays.
I don't think it's haunted. I think it's more of a case of it's more like Am from I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. It has too much. It is too aware. It knows what it is. It is awful.
Step to it.
How can I help, Herman?
I have a few questions about the board.
I'd be happy to help. What do you want to know?
How does the board identify a good manuscript?
Ah, the man wants to know how it all works. So, we started by feeding the board every bestseller from the past decade, building ourselves a large data set to pull from.
Then we added our own weighting to the system based on today's trends, our target demographic, and the current market conditions.
Uh-huh.
Using the power of machine learning and various algorithms, the board reads the manuscripts we feed it and makes a determination on the probability it'll resonate with our audience.
Oh dear, I can see your eyes are starting to glaze over. How can we really boil it down for him?
If you stick a script into the slot and pull the lever, the board decides whether we'll have a bestseller on our hands or an embarrassing flop.
All of that fallible human decision-making has been totally removed from the equation, you see. It's a much fairer system.
Ah, I see.
It's AI. It's Jesus Christ.
Do you have any advice for getting the board on my side?
That might not be the best approach, Herman. The board isn't capable of taking sides. That's the beauty of it. The board can't demonstrate emotions like hate or loathing. Although I'll admit it really took a disliking to that pitch of yours. It all comes down to the right input. If you put rubbish in, you're going to get rubbish out. No?
The right input.
The right input.
What would happen if the board stopped working?
Well, if the board were ever to go down for maintenance, we do have a failsafe in place.
What's the failsafe?
It would fall to the three of us to take on the risk of approving or denying a manuscript, an informed but ultimately human decision.
Thankfully, it's never come to that.
Can't have that.
Actually, that's enough.
Very well.
Have you received any good pitches lately?
Nothing comes to mind. I'm afraid the board has been a little picky lately. There's the latest Chiselton, of course, but we haven't submitted that to the board yet.
Dirk Chiselton sent over a manuscript?
Oh yes, it's likely sitting in our inbox as we speak.
Not
It's
anymore.
safe to say we're all excited about that one.
Indeed.
You can't have human
I should
input in a
Where-
publishing setting. How would you know if it's gonna work with the market?
It's a pile of recalled Herman Merman merchandise.
Closer to a towering stack, if you ask me.
I was thinking it's more of a monument to rejection.
Thanks for the input.
Alright, let's try throwing some popcorn into it. I don't think that's gonna work.
No!
Thank you.
That doesn't work. That doesn't work.
Okay.
It's a handy... No.
Would you like some popcorn?
I'd rather keep it.
No? Okay. Would you like a drink of water?
Can I offer you a refreshing cup of water?
That's quite all right, Hermie.
You guys need to hydrate. Hydration is important, and you should do that while I'm trying to steal your stationary pot.
I think I'll hang on to this for now.
Don't mind me. Alright, that's right. We can do that.
Another typically overcast day.
Fine,
in
okay,
London.
I will. Thank you, Crimson. Alright, what else are we missing? Got a telephone.
I don't need to call anyone right now.
Alright, so we kind of have everything.
Dirk Chiselton, my arch nemesis. What does...
An adoring fan.
Critical.
Upper
Yes, thank you.
Nope. Nope.
I'm not going to say that I am an agent of Big Water because that would be against my contractual obligations. But I'm not going to say
These
I'm not.
boxes likely contain manuscripts from my peers.
Let's throw water on that.
Nope.
On
That
that.
doesn't work.
On that.
That doesn't work.
We're at this point already. Cool.
Can I offer you a refreshing cup of water?
Welcome to Point and Click
I've
Adventures.
had quite enough. Thanks.
Can I offer you a refreshing cup of water?
No, thank you, Herman.
They won't look at any manuscripts manually whilst that board is still active.
Indeed.
No!
No. We can't put water in there because it'll...
Nope!
Nope.
No! Waste not, want not.
Okay, we've got one more.
It's the romance novel I retrieved from the bin.
I
Perhaps
wonder.
I should have left it there.
I wonder.
Nope.
Okay.
Insufficient dramatic entrances. Romantic tension levels below acceptable threshold. Kissing scenes lack spark. Consider adding explosions. Manuscript denied.
No. No. They won't look at any manuscript. They won't look at any...
Oh no. What should I do? Look, if you do have suggestions on what we can do, that'd be great because, yeah.
I have a manuscript.
That's great, Herman. Just
They won't... Nope.
Alright, can we do
Nope.
that? Nope.
No! No!
I can't combine the manuscripts as far
That
as I can
doesn't-
see.
No!
That's what I thought, like, hide my manuscript
No.
inside of Dirk's, but no.
That does. These.
Yeah, we're currently in despair. Can I interact with the bird outside? I can admire it.
I have a great misunderstood.
Oh,
You
I
know-
wonder if we put the popcorn on the windowsill.
Here you go, my fine feathered fellow.
Get away from here,
Yoink.
you winged rodents!
Yoink. There we go. What have we got? We've got a letter opener. We can use that. Aha! Alright. Now,
Sorry, Dirk. I need it more than you do.
now maybe we can combine. Combine chisel.
That doesn't work.
No.
That doesn't. That doesn't. That doesn't. Nope. That. Nope. No.
Okay.
Nope.
We're getting somewhere though. Mix paper and water and eat the popcorn. Well, the popcorn's gone. Can I mix the
No.
paper and the water?
Nope. That.
I cannot.
Nope. The craftsmanship of this fountain pen is exquisite. It's the cover page I tore from Dirk Chiselton's manuscript.
So I can't use the pen with any
Nope.
of these.
No. Nope. That doesn't work.
What if we...
It's a very thick manuscript. I refuse.
Nope.
No. That doesn't.
Can't combine
No. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. Nope. That doesn't work.
that. I think it would, if you let me try. Give the bird water. Maybe. It does deserve water.
That does. No.
It doesn't work.
This letter opener looks like it'd
There we go. Hi, Bobcat. Welcome in. Right, what do we got? We got sawdust. Can we put sawdust in here?
Foreign object detected in script input device. Attempting self-cleaning process. Self-cleaning.
God damn it.
Drat.
Alright, let's mix water and sawdust. I can just imagine the texture of that and I hate it.
If I can't win playing by their rules, it's time to mix things up.
Yeah, there we go.
Foreign object detected in script input device. Attempting self-cleaning process. Self-cleaning process failed.
Excuse me, the board doesn't seem to be taking any more submissions.
How unusual. I've never seen the board do that before.
Herman, were you able to submit your manuscript beforehand?
Indeed, I did.
Very well. Let's see whether the underlying data supports you.
What's happening?
I think the board approves. I can't tell.
Pull the lever again.
It's no use. The board is completely fried.
That's not possible.
Those are
But
sounds of
without
approval
the
if I ever
board,
heard them.
We'd have to...
You couldn't possibly mean.
I'm afraid so. We're going to have to go with our gut on this one.
No! There must be some other way.
How can we possibly decide without empirical data?
Let us deliberate.
I feel like the writers or the developers have been dealing with publishers themselves, and they know exactly what they're saying.
I have a manuscript I'd like to pitch.
That's great, Herman.
It's where all the incoming mail eventually ends up.
I think I know what we've got to do. We've got to do that.
No!
Go our manuscript, put it there. The cover page, put it
That
on top.
doesn't-
No.
It's the romance novel I retrieved from... Perhaps I should have...
Put it on top.
No! There, that should do it. Allow me to pitch my latest manuscript. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised.
We'll be the judge of that. Herman Merman, dare I say it, I'm impressed.
He's rough and daring, but he has a soft, caring side. Well done, Herman.
I see absolutely
this may
no
even
repercussions
compare
here.
to Chiselton's best work, no doubt about it.
Now that's what I'm talking about. A classic silly Herman adventure. The narrative is a little pedestrian at first, but then it really digs its hooks in.
Are you sure we can't check with the board, just in case?
I think those were noises of approval. I really can't tell.
Those are the noises
All
I
right,
make when I'm
we've got
approving of something.
here. Let's make it happen, Herman.
What do you need from us, Herman?
I was wondering if I could get paid in advance.
You didn't tell me he was funny.
One moment, Herman. Yes? It's for you, Herman. Were you expecting a call?
I don't believe so. Yes. Oh, indeed. Of course. Thank you for the opportunity, Lady Unterwald.
Herman?
Ladies and gentlemen, it appears I have a train to catch. But you shall have your story.
And so... Rival... Oh. That's why that's there.
Merman, we meet at last. Welcome aboard the Royce Express.
Lady Unterwald, what is the meaning of this?
Please accept my apologies for the unusual manner of your arrival. As I'm sure you can understand, a certain amount of discretion was required.
Indeed?
For Forgive me. You must be wondering what it is you're doing here aboard my train.
I assumed you required the services of a world-famous detective.
Oh, my goodness, no! A world-famous detective running amok on my train. Everyone would be losing their minds before supper. I hear you're writing your next novel. I felt you could adequately mask your activities as a working novelist. To the average passenger, you'd simply be researching your next story. Do you think you could do that, Herman? Keep a low profile, not cause a scene?
Well,
Well, I could always call Dirk Chiselton. It wouldn't be as clean, but...
I'll do it! Herman Merman never backs away from a case.
Lady Unterwald.
Away! Back into the case with you!
But why?
Lady Unterwald, please, forgive me if I am intruding.
Not at all, Mr. Liu. What a pleasure it is to see you again.
Please, I must insist you call me Jean.
No one's seen John Liu in a while, apparently.
I brought you something.
And yet here he is.
Oh, another bouquet. You certainly know how to flatter an old gal.
No, not quite. It's a chili plant, a particularly fiery variety. It reminded me of you, my lady.
Oh, my goodness, John. You turned me bright red. But I know you didn't come all this way just to flatter me.
Indeed. I was wondering if you'd given any more thought to my proposal. If you're considering selling your legacy, I want you to know that it'll be in good hands.
Look, John,
You need more time to consider, of course. There are still a few more hours before the speech. I'll leave you to weigh your options.
You're most kind.
Interesting,
Thank
okay.
you, John.
Lady Intervol's the one that dies, and
All
she is
right,
where
you
the
can come
whole
out.
mystery comes about. For those who weren't here in the first couple episodes.
This is why you're here, Herman. I need you to keep an eye on Mr. Liu for me.
Oh, you think Mr. Liu has an ulterior motive?
At the very least, I suspect he doesn't have my full interests at heart. And there's also the question of my family, who will undoubtedly be sticking their noses into my business. I've got them sufficiently shaking in their boots ahead of my speech. But keep an eye out for any trouble, will you?
I'll certainly do my best, Lady Unterwald.
I've secured a suite for you on board, room 304. Just let me know if you find anything untoward.
Of course, Herman Merman won't let you down.
Get to it then, Detective.
So, quick rundown. Lady Unterwald has invited everyone to this train, where she was going to make a grand speech in front of everyone. She didn't get to make it because she died. She is the heiress of a massive legacy. I don't remember what specifically, but she has a lot of money. There's a lot of people vying for that money. So now we're trying to figure out who kills her. Initially, we were playing as Arthur, who was in charge of her will, which is right here. And he, in his stupidity, opens up this window and the will flies out of the train. He's an idiot.
They stop talking? I can't hear them. Why are you so heavy?
I can't hear what's going on with you two yapping.
I'm not sure I can hold on much longer. What are they saying, Mummy? I'm slipping.
Steady yourselves.
You're going to drop me.
Steady.
I'm stuck.
I don't believe we've had the privilege.
Lady Arista Goodrun, a pleasure to meet you. And these are my boys.
Hagen Gudrun, a pleasure to meet you.
That's not right, you blithering idiot.
It's not.
You're Gunter, and he's Hagen.
Since when? I can't believe you'd steal my name, you fish-eyed freak! Ugh, spineless weasel! Ugh,
Boys, stop this arguing at once.
bootless haggard! Ugh, tottering codpiece!
There's to be no arguing, not in front of our guest.
Sorry, Mother.
Oh, now you've gone and done it. I've broken the mouthpiece.
I'm confused. Who are you again?
Gunter Goodrun, Underground Operational Executive. Hagen Goodrun, Overground Operational Executive.
Why does his title get to be longer?
Quiet!
Who are you supposed to be?
'Tis I, Herman Merman.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
I'm researching material for my next novel. Any interesting crimes to share?
There's nothing untoward going on here.
Now, what is it you want?
I don't know if that's an appropriate use of a hearing aid.
So I don't think these three need any further
Well,
introduction.
it's the only thing that works on these boneheads.
Were you listening in on our conversation?
My boys were just repairing the ventilation system. Any scheming they may or may not have overheard was completely accidental.
It's a dirty job, and we get to do it.
If I'm not mistaken, that's Unterwald's sister.
Have you seen any unscrupulous businessmen around?
Hey now, unscrupulous businessmen are our main clientele.
Unscrupulous isn't a real word, is it?
Not when you say it, you dunderheaded freak.
Can you tell me anything about Mr. Liu?
Well, aside from being head over heels in love with my sister, I hear he's also incredibly wealthy.
Is Mr. Liu going to be our new father?
I should be so lucky.
I should be going.
Very well.
We've got our eyes on you, mister. Both pairs of them.
God.
Indeed. Now, where was I?
We gotta go find Mr. Liu.
There's something written here, but it's too small to make out.
Make out?
It's a working model replica of the Royce Express.
Cute.
The door is bolted shut. I'm not getting through there.
Skill issue, honestly.
Name?
Shan Lu.
Please, go right ahead, Mr. Liu.
Hello.
Hello again.
Nope.
I should be going.
Very well.
Let's see what that is.
May I enter? I believe my acquaintance went in just ahead of me.
Name?
Jian Liu.
No, wise guy. I'm asking for your name.
'Tis I, Herman Merman.
'Tis I, Herman Merman, detective extraordinaire.
Herman Merman? And that's your real name?
It is indeed.
So your parents were trying to make things difficult for you?
They were both quite eccentric now that you mention it.
I don't doubt it. All right. I'll have to cross-reference you with the guest list.
Supposed to keep a low
Nope.
profile, so
You're
yeah.
not on the list.
Undoubtedly not on the list.
Sorry, but rules are rules. I can't let you in.
How do I get my name on the guest list?
All right, I'll be straight with you. Normally, you'd slip me some cash and I'd look the other way, but I can tell you aren't the cash-carrying type. If you want entry, you've got to at least be familiar with the band. I mean, come on. I can't just be letting any random guy through. The talent would be out for blood.
All right, let's go talk to
I'll
the
be
band.
leaving now.
See you around, pal.
Alas, if only I knew how to tickle those ivories. It's the set list for the band. I'm sure they won't
Yoink.
mind me borrowing it.
They didn't even notice.
It's the set list for the band Balboa Swing. The songs are to be played in the following order: Railroad Rhythm, My Love Is on the Line, Boxcar Boogie, Whistle Stop Swing, Freight Train Blues.
Railroad Rhythm, Love Is on the Line, Boxcar Boogie, Whistle Stop Swing, Freight Train Blues. Okay. Question is, why are these two underlined and why is this one circled? Let's go find out.
Hello again.
Herman, right?
That's right.
I'll have you know I'm a huge fan of the band.
Is that so? Let's do a little quiz then.
Ooh, is there a prize?
There might be a prize, but you'd have to get all the answers right. What's the name of the band then?
Balboa Swing.
Balboa Swing?
Lucky guess. If you're such a fan, then you know all the songs, right? What song plays before Freight Train Blues?
Railroad Rhythm, Love Is on the Line, Boxcar Boogie. Should be Whistle Stop Swing, right?
Whistle Stop Swing.
Lucky guess. What song plays after Railroad Rhythm?
My Love Is on the Line.
My Love Is on the Line.
Okay, you know your stuff. Here, I've got something for you.
My memory hasn't failed me this time.
Here,
Well done,
I'll
me.
sign it for you. Dear Herman Merman, thank you for being a fan.
Oh no, here we go.
What an honor!
Oh shit, what the hell are you doing?
Hello again.
What are you
Herman,
doing?
How's it going?
Let me through. I need to speak with John Liu.
I'm sure you do.
Clearly
But
you are.
rules are rules, pal. You're not on the list, so that's that.
I'm on official business. This comes...
The top, huh? And who might that be?
Drat, I'm not supposed to say.
How convenient.
Very convenient.
Just forget I said anything. Can you check the guest list again?
Let's see.
And at this point,
Nope, your name's still
this
not
is where
on
we should be
here.
able to walk into the room, but
Sorry, I can't.
I guess we're going to do it properly.
Who are you? Are you a member of the band?
No, dummy! Beverly Moore, stage manager and agent to the stars. Here, take my card.
More or less talent agency to the adequate.
That's me.
Is this a handwritten business card?
Yeah, and I'll be needing that card back. I make them bespoke.
Perhaps your agency could, represent me.
Well, let me ask you this. Do you consider yourself to be adequately talented?
I've been called adequate on many occasions.
Do you strive for competency above all else?
Every day.
Is good enough for you?
It's all I can do.
Then let's talk.
34.
Which of your skills could be exploited for monetary gain?
All of them.
I hold a certain, celebrity status.
Yeah.
Perhaps
Which of...
you're looking at...
No. Everyone knows there's no...
Okay.
Perhaps you...
Which of your...
I'm a working detective!
Okay. Have you solved any big cases?
Well,
Solved so
this
many.
is... technically my first case.
Pass.
Herman, don't admit to that.
I'll be
Good
leaving
Lord.
now.
See you around.
I might be...
The guest list stays on that wall. Don't eat.
It's the VIP guest list for the... Don't they know who I am?
Alright, what's the card?
It's a signed business card from Beverly Moore. More or less, talent agency to the adequate. My own...
So we know he loses his room key at some point. Oh, we still have our pen.
Nope, that doesn't work.
Good.
Nope, no.
Alright. Let's go see what else we can do.
It's nothing interesting.
So I think the idea is we have to get her away from the door so we can swipe the guest list.
Hello
More or
there.
less.
Beat it, pencil neck. I'm still on break.
Sorry?
I ain't shining shoes right now, you hear me?
What is that toy set you're playing with?
You don't know about the Dirk Chiselton Jr. Detective Kit?
Enlighten me.
Jeez, you're old. The kit has everything Dirk uses to solve a case. It's practically flying off the shelves.
Everything?
Yeah, look at this. There's an official badge, a lock-picking set, and it even comes with a magnifying glass.
Well, I'm something of a detective myself. Perhaps I could borrow your kit.
Nuh-uh. If you're such a big-shot detective, use your own equipment.
I'm something of a big shot detective myself. He is dancing right now, Rakila. So what you're hearing is when I first got him, I taught him how to dance. However, in my infinite wisdom, the way I taught him how to dance was with an audio cue, which is choo, choo, choo. What that's accomplished is he does not dance without that audio cue. So technically, you hear him dancing.
I must admit, I arrived a little, unprepared.
You didn't bring anything? What kind of detective are you?
I may not have physical tools at my disposal, but I did bring the greatest tool of all.
Which is?
A powerful, investigative mind!
Calm down, Herman.
An inflated ego doesn't count, mister.
Perhaps I could trade you for the detective kit.
I'm open to the idea, but I doubt you'd have something I want.
I'll...
Bye!
I doubt we're gonna be able to give it the torn doll unless we can fix it. Let's have a look.
Can I trade your detective kit for this Herman doll?
What's a Herman doll?
What? It's me! I have my own merchandise!
So why does it look like that?
It may have lost some stuffing, but it's still good!
Ugh. No thanks.
Herman, stop admitting to that. Stop admitting to things.
I'd rather keep it. I think I'll.
Nope. All right.
Greetings!
We gotta find something for her.
How can I help you, monsieur?
Something tells me you're some sort of artist.
Bravo, monsieur!
Who gave that away?
What gave it away? The assorted paints and paintbrushes? My paint-stained overalls? It was the beret, wasn't it?
No, I'm afraid a detective never reveals their secrets.
That's magicians, isn't it?
It can be two things.
He's not wrong.
Are you waiting for someone?
What does it look like I'm doing, detective?
Loitering?
I'm waiting on the shoeshine girl.
Shoeshine girl?
Oui, I need to look my best for Lady Unterwald this evening. Alas, that girl is far too preoccupied with her toys right now.
The shoeshine girl is too preoccupied with her toy set.
Do you currently observe my shoes being shined?
No.
Then you have your answer, detective. How could a paying customer possibly compete with the Dark Chiselton deducing kit?
Good question.
Are you enjoying the band?
Oh, you got me. I adore Balboa Swing. You know they painstakingly arrange their songs for their live shows.
That's certainly intriguing.
No, that kind of dedication to the performance. It's art.
All right, we know.
I have to go now.
I bid you.
We know we need it. We might need to talk to him later. In case he triggers something.
Herman Merman. Is it really you? Dr. Hirsch at your service.
Yep.
I'm Lady Unterwald's personal physician.
You know who I am?
Who could forget a world-famous detective?
Oh, indeed.
I have read all of your cases.
You've read Herman Merman and the Squirming German? You've heard surely not Herman Merman and the Sermon Vermin? Herman Merman and the Murmuring German? Wow.
Even Herman Merman and the Murmuring German?
Ah, the incoherent mumbling really captured the divide between the two characters.
I really couldn't understand a word that man said. Surely not Herman Merman and the Sermon of Vermin.
The infestation of vermin, it's an allegory for corruption, right?
I'm afraid they were very literal rodents.
Good heavens!
You've read Herman Merman and the Squirmin' Sherman?
Oh, yes. If you ask me, the chairman got off too lightly.
Well, it sounds
I love this
like
sound,
I've
the
encountered my
wordplay.
biggest fan.
I'm just a humble admirer of your work. I promise not to gush.
Hello.
What'll it be?
We know where Lou is.
Could I trouble you for some advice, barkeep?
What's on your mind?
I need that Dirk Chiselton kit, but the kid won't trade.
On trade, eh? Sounds like you haven't made a good enough offer.
Thanks,
Maybe
Barkeep.
you should offer her something she couldn't possibly refuse.
I need access to the green room, but I'm not on the list.
Didn't make the list, huh? Well, I can't help you there. Maybe try asking around. See if anyone could put a good word in for you.
I think that's enough advice.
All right.
That's it.
Talk to you later.
So, you're in accounting. Mm-hmm. Two finance professionals meeting in such a place. What are the chances?
It's statistically quite high.
You don't mind if I picked your brain on a few accounting issues?
I'd really rather not.
He's a bit of a curmudgeon.
Good evening, sir. May I get you something to drink?
No, that won't be necessary.
Then perhaps I can interest you in some appetizers while you decide?
No, I'm not interested in mediocrity.
A main dish, then? Our soup of the day comes highly recommended.
Soup? Do I look like someone who would be caught dead ordering soup? That's just idiotic, if you'll forgive me for saying so. These dishes are so mundane. Uninspired, don't you think? Do you have anything that actually requires skill and creativity to prepare?
If you allow me to check with the kitchen, I'll see if they can prepare something to your liking.
Yes, always.
Very good, sir.
Alright. Moving on. Oh, I want to see. So, Dirk Chiselton is actually the hint giver in this game, and I really want to talk to. See what the dialogue between them is.
I need a hint. Need that Dirk Chiselton kit, but the kid won't trade.
If you can't find something they're interested in, perhaps you could make something.
I was hoping for more.
I'll take it from here, thanks.
I was hoping for a little bit more there, but it is the hint giving system, so what can you do?
Hey, you're the
Hi,
detective
Donnie.
that's been hired the case to join, right?
Sorry, I think you have me confused with someone else.
You ain't fooling anyone by denying it. I heard you were on the scene, snooping around.
I prefer the term investigating.
Listen, I wanted to offer you my services. Just let me know if you're interested, okay?
What services are you offering exactly?
I got a whole load of schemes going on right now.
Don't you mean services?
Yeah, that's what I said, services. Well, I offer your standard basic package. That includes stuff like forgery, blackmail, general intimidation. Higher tier services are more like swindling, wiretapping, all the way up to advanced counterfeiting. Between you and me, though, I'm only in it for the money. My real passion? Poetry.
Has any of your poetry been published?
If you rely on your passion to make money, there's way too much pressure to capitulate, you know? Have I used my art to woo a broad or two? Oh, absolutely. But I'm not risking what I love just to make a quick buck.
He's going to try it again later, and it's not going to go well for him.
Tell me more about the basic package.
So with your basic forgery package, I can fabricate documentation, forge a signature, you know, that kind of thing.
Would you be able to forge my name on a guest list?
A guest list? Yeah, sounds easy enough. I just need a reference to the handwriting you'd want to forge.
Oh, that can be arranged.
I want to hear more about your higher tier service.
Well, my higher tier services aren't available right this minute. I'm already on...
On second thought...
All right.
I have to go now.
All right.
So, let's give him this.
Do you think you could forge the handwriting on this business card?
Let me take a look, see. Step into my office.
Office. Oh, we're in break. Hold on a
The
second.
signature is definitely cursive.
I'm just going to pause that for people who aren't subscribed. But we will see you in a couple minutes. we back. No worries, Oberon. Thank you for coming today. It's been great to meet you. And once again, thank you so much for all those gift subs. They're absolutely amazing of you. Thank you. I do hope to see you next time. I tend to stream at about this time on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. So that'll be around the time you see me. But hopefully in the future, I'll be streaming a bit more often. But not sure how that's going to trade to your time zone.
Jeez, relax. That's just Nibbles. She's my associate.
Associate? It's a dirty rat!
Nibbles is a mouth, you dummy. And even if she were a rat, she'd be very good at keeping her trap shut. You wouldn't squeal on me, would you, Nibbles? Besides, she's got a real nose for valuables.
Oh, okay. The rat and Donnie are related.
Just today, she sniffed out this pearl necklace from some rich dame. Oyster pearls kind of creep me out, though. I'm not a big fan of the ocean, personally.
Look, can you forge that signature or not?
This should be pretty easy. Just tell me, what do you need it for?
It's for the green room. I need my name on that list.
That's snot-nosed stage manager giving you trouble, eh? I'll get you backstage, but I need you to do us a favor first.
What sort of favor are we talking about?
Well, there's a large bearded guy in the dining carriage. Mr. Masson. You can't miss him. He's got something I need for my latest job, you see? But the fool's been holding out. I need you to take it off his hands and get it back for me.
He's probably got the magnet, and we're gonna give him that,
If I do this favor, you promise to get me backstage?
Oh, of course. We have a gentleman's agreement, after all.
What do you need that item for?
Oh, that's for me to know and you to never find out. Gotta keep up that plausible deniability, am I right?
This item you want me to get, what does it look like?
Let's just say it's an unusual item to have on one's person. You'll know it when you see it.
It's probably a magnet.
I'll see what I can do.
Catch you later.
The voice actor in Black Sad. I'm not certain. Not impossible. What do we got that's interactable? Nothing. Okay.
It's a luggage cart.
There's the kitchen.
What is it you want? As you can see, we're very busy here.
We're in the middle of dinner prep. What is it?
Hi, Claire. Ooh, you're at a fur con. I hope you're having a great time. You're not at MFM, are you?
Tis I, Herman Merman, food critic extraordinaire.
Herman who? Nobody's ever heard of you, monsieur.
We're already sweating. We don't need any more publicity.
I'm the health inspector. Were
I think
you
I
not
did mention a health
informed of
inspector
my arrival?
earlier.
Oh, inspector? Il ne manquait plus ça?
Thank you, Claire.
You expect me to just take your
Have a
word
good time
for
at your
it?
con.
If you come to inspect my kitchen, you better bring identification.
This attitude will reflect poorly on your health inspection.
Too bad. Now go and cry elsewhere.
I'll have to mark you down for that, I'm afraid.
This is my kitchen.
Is there a rat chef? No, not
I'll
yet.
be right
But
back.
there is a rat
Don't
thief
hurry back now.
that does give the chefs a very hard time. I hope that counts. But there's Mr. Masson. We need to get something from him.
Yes, what is it you want?
Perhaps you'd care for a drink while you wait.
No.
Bye, Claire.
I've
Have a good
already
time.
left my fate in that waiter's hands. Who knows what foul concoction awaits me in that kitchen?
Are you an acquaintance of Donnie Donato?
Don't bore me by talking about that man. He sets my teeth on edge.
I'm afraid you have something that I need.
And what is it that you think I have?
I don't know what it is, but I think you know.
You do know how ridiculous that sounds.
Yes, I hear it now. The item you possess, it belongs to Donnie Donato.
Ah, and that coward sent you to do his bidding. Are you supposed to be his muscle? You're practically skin and bones.
I'm merely an interested party.
I'm sorry to say, I've named my price, and you won't convince me otherwise.
We're going to convince him otherwise.
I'll leave.
Indeed.
Hello!
What'll it be?
A libation would be tempting. We need a libation.
A libation would be.
I get it.
I'll need to keep my wits about me if I'm to
I
solve
had
this
lasagna.
case.
I love lasagna.
I fear I've already said too much. That's it.
Talk to you later.
Let's go back talking to him. Boop.
Yes, what is...
If it's a question of price, I'm willing to negotiate.
Trust me, it's more than you could afford. Don't waste up.
Alright.
I'll leave.
Indeed.
We need to get the item off him. We need to apparently make something for the kid.
It's a genuine pearl necklace.
No way, right? It's not that easy.
I think I'll hang on.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So what can we make with what we have?
Nope. No.
No. Hey, you want a pearl necklace, kid?
I'd rather keep it.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello,
I should be.
Very well.
There's some.
Don't think Unterwald's gonna help us. No. Alright. Back here. Why is the washroom open? Oh, because they were hanging around there. Right.
There's nothing in there.
And what's in here? Nothing.
I'm sure they won't mind me taking this.
Take everything that's not nailed down. Can't go further that way. I don't even remember that being here last time. I don't think we even had access to this carriage. I think we kind of, when we came through here, if I remember rightly, we went straight into Lady Unterwald's quarters. Interesting.
The door.
Alright. Can we make anything here? No. I definitely want to try and figure something out before I start throwing
I
hints.
think it's best if I left the. Alas. It's nothing in. Somebody on staff must have made a. These shelves don't seem to be carrying any of my works.
Oh, the bastards.
What would you like to?
Yeah, like...
Aren't you a little young to be running a shoe shine stand?
I don't know. Aren't you a little old to be a children's entertainer?
I'm no such thing.
There's nothing wrong with running your own business, old man. I I'm an entrepreneur.
A little old to be a children's entertainer. Bitch, have you seen the Wiggles?
Can you tell me when the shoe shine stand reopens?
I'll get back to it just as soon as I finish my break. Right now, I've got a lot of investigating to do.
What?
I'll leave you.
Bye.
1 second. I don't know why he's complaining, but he's complaining. See? We're just gonna have to deal with that, unfortunately. Oh no, it's not the motorbike. He's just having a go.
Greetings!
How can I help you, monsieur?
Yeah, it's true. It is almost 2 o'clock, and that's usually his screaming time.
I have to go now.
I bid you.
The Wiggles is a children's show. I thought they were a lot bigger overseas, but they are one of Australia's greatest and biggest entertainment exports ever. Oh, for fuck's sake, hold on. God. I don't know what he was yelling at. There was nothing there. He's just screaming. And he's sounding like he's fucking dying.
Couldn't hurt to take a napkin, I suppose.
Oh, okay, Popcat. I honestly don't know how big the Wiggles are outside of Australia. I've heard that they're big overseas. But, like, during the 90s, holy crap. They were absolutely gigantic here. But, like...
Hello? Looks like nobody's home.
They were still going in their 50s and 60s. And the only reason that they really stopped is because... A, one of them hit 70, and B, one of them had cancer.
Back again.
Oh.
This is... Get up.
But let it be said that never let age be a restriction to being a children's entertainer.
Anyone in?
If you want to be a children's entertainer, just go and be one. Make sure you have the correct children's check, otherwise it's illegal. That's
Hello?
important.
Is someone there?
Sorry!
Hey, there's Arthur Ackerman. Yeah, that sounds about right, Popcat. I know that they actually had a bit of trouble getting outside of Australia at first, but I remember like in the really early 2000s, I think it was about the time they made a movie where they started taking off. Anyways, there's some Wiggles law for you.
It's for my gynecomastia, all right? I need the additional support. Not that it's any of your business.
Well, okay. It's fine, Popcat.
Hello? I guess nobody. Hello?
Alright, so. Let's see if we can figure something out before we finish today. We got the torn doll, which apparently we can put something in. We got the napkin, which I don't know. Can we write on it? No.
No.
You're unhelpful.
What's in these?
That's Express Reserve whiskey. Would you like one?
No, thanks. I've got to stay sharp.
Doctor, help me
How can
out.
I be of service, Detective?
I thought you'd like to know I'm researching ideas for my next novel.
Oh, how exciting. I can hardly wait to read it. Perhaps you could give me a little sneak peek?
No, I'm afraid it's very much a draft right now.
Early days, I understand. Just let me know if you need any ideas.
Full of ideas, are you? What do you propose?
Well, maybe there could be an incredible doctor who assists you in solving crimes.
A detective and a doctor solving crimes together? That sounds a little outlandish.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Perhaps I haven't explained it right. They would be best of friends. And also the doctor is really cool. He'd be a bit of a ladies' man, you see?
Pass.
Oh, that's okay. I have other ideas.
I have to...
Not very
Let me know
helpful.
if you need it.
But a detective and a doctor? That's a ridiculous pairing. Like, come on. I looked at that. Looked at that. I'm at a bit of a loss, actually. He won't take the alcohol, which is actually the problem.
My own private quarters, room 304.
Why do we have a plunger? All right.
Can I help you, Herman?
Help me out, Lady Interval. Nope.
I should get...
Oh god, we gotta talk to Dirk. Oh god.
What do you need?
I'd like that he leans against the wall. Arthur Ackerman just stood there to the side. So I do like that they're kind of adding their personality to how they answer the phone.
I need a hint. Mr. Masson sent me away. What should I do?
He seemed pretty upset about the menu options.
So we gotta... Alright, so we gotta get into the kitchen to change the menu to get the...
I'll take it.
To get the menu, to get into the kitchen, we're gonna need some identification. Maybe Donnie can help us. That's not Donnie.
Hello? I guess.
Donnie!
So, how is...
Why is...
A simple disagreement over payment. He thinks he...
I need intel. What can you tell me about Mr. Masson?
Well, he's got a sharp tongue. Likes to run his mouth a lot, you know? His mind is even sharper still. Maybe you could find a way to dull his senses. Get his guard down.
You mean inebriated?
You know, I might have just the recipe.
Ah, okay. We had to talk more.
It's potent stuff. Last time I drank this, I couldn't even talk, believe it or not.
Can't you just intimidate him into giving you what you want?
Mr. Masson isn't so easily persuaded. Not through muscle, at least. That's why you gotta put that big detective brain of yours to good use, huh?
Alright.
I'll see.
Get you.
It's Donnie's recipe for a...
Let's go talk to the bartender.
Do you take special requests?
Oh, interesting. I've never heard of this one before. Okay, let's give it a shot. One rosebud coming up.
He saw the latch, but not the door. Oh dear. Well, I hope you can get out of your room at some point. Good luck to you. I hope there's a window.
Which table, sir?
The large, angry gentleman over there. You can't miss him.
Ah, I'm familiar. Good evening, sir. One of your fellow passengers has kindly ordered a drink for you.
No, thank you. I won't have anything until I've ordered my meal.
Very good, sir. I'll leave it at the bar for you.
Yes, just leave me be.
Alright, let's see. How you doing?
Yes, what is it you want?
I'll leave.
Indeed.
Hello!
What'll it be?
That's it.
Talk to you later.
Okay.
Yes.
What's your history with Donnie?
He's an arrogant bully, that's what. A selfish, self-serving sleazeball.
I see. It would be fair to say there's some bad blood between you.
I don't know what he's promised you, but you should never trust a gangster.
I'll leave.
Indeed, that would
We're gonna
be
trust
for
the gangster.
best.
Okay, so he's not accepted the... I kind of tuned out. He told us to send it back to the bar, is that right?
What's in...
That's
No!
So we might be out of options for him right now.
So, how is that?
Nope.
I'll
get you.
The lock on this panel looks quite I think I'll hang on.
Nope. Okay. Surely not.
I think I'll hang...
Yeah.
Back. Oh, pour qui tu te prends? What is it you want?
This is...
Get up!
Hello?
Nope.
Looks like... It's...
Don't think there's anything in quarters like at all. Nope.
I'm not in... It's Donnie's recipe.
Let's try making another one. See if that helps.
I believe my guest is ready for his drink now.
Good evening, sir. One of your fellow passengers has kindly ordered a drink for you.
No, thank you. I won't have anything until I've ordered my meal.
Alright, so we're still kind of stuck with the meal thing. Alright. We need to find identification, which Donnie is not helping us out with just yet.
How can I be of...
Have you traveled on the Roy...
Oh, yes. Wherever Lady Unterwald goes, I follow. I wouldn't be a very good physician if I wasn't with my patient.
Good point.
I have to...
Alright. Back to Dirk.
What do you need?
Hi. I need another hint about Mr. Masson.
Mr. Masson was upset about the food service.
I need...
It sounds like he's preoccupied with his meal. A visit to the kitchen might help you.
Yeah, we're past that, and he's not offering anymore. Okay.
I need another hint about trading with the kid.
Well, what do they like? Any special interests?
She is an avid reader and an admirer of my arch rival.
This rival of yours, something of theirs might tempt that kid to consider a trade.
Alright, okay, I'll give him that.
I'll take it from you.
Yeah, we're trying to get Mr. Masson drunk. We saw him drunk in the last stream. We had to get him undrunk. Well, no, we had to get drunk as well to understand his drunken slurs. So we do need to get him drunk to get him to that point. We are actually before the events right now of the last part. So I know the sequence of events that's supposed to happen. I just don't know how to get that working. But we need to get a book of Dirk Chiselton, do we?
Somebody... These shelves don't seem to be...
We're not carrying his manuscript, are we?
Can I trade?
Now,
hold
if
on.
you got your hands on a Dirk...
Yeah, okay. Alright, let's see if we can put the cover on that.
I'll slip my manuscript inside
There we
Dirk
go.
Chiselton's cover.
There's the stapler. Here you
Would
go.
you like to read the next Detective Chiselton novel early?
Wait, are you serious? I gotta see it. Show me. No way. This hasn't even been announced.
So, you're happy to trade?
Oh, yeah. This is way better.
Oh, I'm sure it is. Alright, what do we got? We got the pin, we've got the...
It's a
junior
toy
detective
badge, but it should...
Ah, magnifying glass. I know where to take that. I don't know how it's going to help, but... What?
Dedicated to my beloved wife, my dear Junebug. Yours forever, George.
Okay. Maybe if we take the new badge to... so the manuscript we gave her was Al Herman Merman's rejected manuscript. and we put the cover letter of Dirk Chiselton on it. So, yes, we've scammed her. And she's not going to be happy if she ever finds that out.
Oh, pour qui tu te prends? What is it you want?
I
don't.
You'd be.
This is.
Get up!
Do I need to. Hold on.
It's a toy badge, but it should.
Maybe I'll talk to them again.
Oh.
I'm the health inspector. Were you not informed of my arrival?
Oh, inspecteur? Il ne manquait plus ça?
You expect me to... If you come to inspect my...
I believe
giving
this
them the toy
badge
badge.
should serve as satisfactory identification.
You think I can be tricked by a cheap toy for children?
Oops.
You'll have to do better than that.
Ah, my...
Alrighty. Maybe Donnie. Maybe Donnie can help.
Could you forge a more convincing detective badge out of this toy?
Ah, you've got a scheme already cooking, I see.
I believe so, yeah.
Let me take a look at that. See what we're working with here. Yeah. I see the problem. You're not fooling anyone with this at a glance. Just a second. Let me work my magic. A lick of paint here, bit of polish there. All right. Listen, this will be enough to get your foot in the door. Just don't let them look too long at it, all right?
Thanks!
And back we go. So now we're going to use this to get into the kitchen, which is going to change, so we can change the menu, hopefully, which will make Mr. Masson happier, drink his shit. He gets drunk. We take what we need, give it to Donnie. And bam! We're in the back room. Easy.
I'm the health inspector. Were you not informed of my arrival?
Oh, inspector?
If you come...
I believe this badge will serve as satisfactory identification.
Oh la vache! Please, accept my apologies, Inspector.
Oh, mon Dieu. I hope this day would never come.
May I have a look around?
But of course! Dépêchez-vous! Get to your stations. This is not a drill.
Alright, what can we fuck with? Grab the butter.
I won't mind if I borrow.
Increase the gas
I'm
flow.
not going to touch this one.
Okay, maybe not.
It's the entrance to the pantry.
We'll see that later.
There's no way I'm getting up there. I'll lose my footing.
That's a skill issue. Alright, let's talk to the
Hello
chef.
there.
Antoine Cassoulet.
When was this stove last inspected?
Fiametta isn't for inspection. She's to be admired. Be careful around her, Inspector. She can be very temperamental.
Are you sure this equipment meets safety regulations?
As long as I'm here, you have nothing to fear, Inspector. Fiametta can be feisty, but she behaves under my watchful eye.
No, I don't think we need better footwear. We just need him to be less of a coward. I could do it. But this guy, no. Absolute coward.
Do you tend to accommodate difficult passengers?
Our passengers have high standards, but it's our job to meet those expectations. Why do you ask? Is this part of the inspection?
Would you consider Mr. Masson a difficult passenger?
Ah, tu te fiches de moi. Don't you speak that name in our presence. What is this? Did you send him here for your little health inspection?
You're not a fan of Mr. Masson, I take it?
He doesn't want anything on the menu.
I noticed.
You think we can just invent new dishes on the spot?
Yes.
I have a good mind to close the kitchen. That'd teach him.
That doesn't sound all that accommodating. You really closed down the kitchen?
It's not my decision, but I refuse their patronage. Let's see them eat without a chef in the kitchen. J'en ai marre. It's our food or nothing at all.
That's
as you wish.
Alright, let's go talk to the other chef.
Greetings.
Remy Galette, I'm the entremetier. How can I help, Inspector?
Have there been any reported sightings of vermin?
Vermin?
I hope not. I can't stand the sight of them. They are
Vermin,
quick,
merman
twitchy
seeking
movements.
vermin?
Those sharp, gnawing teeth.
Don't forget their beady little eyes.
Ah! Oh, it gives me the creeps.
Are you suggesting you're afraid of rodents?
There's nothing wrong with suriphobia. It's extremely common, you know. You shouldn't talk to me about it, though. You're stressing me out.
I'll let you...
Merci.
And we'll talk to the head chef.
You're in charge of this kitchen, I take it?
Oui. François Tatin. I'm the chef de cuisine. How may I assist you, Inspector?
When did you last have a health inspection?
It's been some time. You know, we don't often encounter traveling health inspectors. Which authority did you say you are from again?
I did.
The Merman Institute?
Sounds prestigious.
Your prior inspection. Did it go well?
It was admittedly before Antoine had fully calibrated Fiammetta. Luckily, we were able to extinguish him before there was any lasting damage. That won't happen again, right, Antoine?
Oui, chef. Fiammetta has never been better.
What is this dish you're preparing?
This is our signature dish. Soupe à l'oignon. Onion soup, Inspector.
Ah!
One of our more popular dishes, I might add.
May I sample the onion soup?
I will allow it, but only if it's to our standard. Entremetier, the soup!
Oui, chef.
What do you think, Remy?
Délicieux.
Go ahead, Inspector.
You did.
On
Are
second
you on this
thought,
train,
I
Hoshi?
think I'll pass.
You should get off it before shit goes really bad.
How
That's
did
about
you
to.
end up aboard the Royce Express?
Is this anecdote part of the inspection?
Perhaps you could indulge me.
Are you sure? It is a tale of woe and misfortune, Inspector.
I'm listening.
I was once hailed as the culinary maestro of Paris, right up until my shameful secret was exposed, shunned by all my peers. I ended up here.
Tell me, what was your secret?
Are you sure you want to know?
I'm positive.
All right. You see, I was burdened with a geographic tongue.
What? That's your shameful secret?
A side effect of this affliction is a high sensitivity to seasoning. I assure you it's a wretched curse in this line of work, Inspector. As such, I relied on others to sample my creations for me. However, one fateful evening I was caught out. With my reputation ruined, I was banished from Paris in disgrace.
So, you were ousted from culinary society?
Of course. What self-respecting chef is unwilling to sample their own cooking? Lady Unterwald took me under her wing when no one else would.
Are you crying?
No, no. It's all these onions. This is why
It's
I
all the
have Remy
onions.
sample my dishes.
That will...
Very well.
It smells like onion soup. A sack of oysters, ready for shucking. I'll just add this to my...
We now have 2 plungers. Cool.
Is that necessary, Inspector?
I'm just, checking the taps.
Oops.
I'm just...
Alright, let's... Why do we have 2 plungers?
Probably best not to dwell on...
Oh, I see. Can we do this?
That doesn't...
No.
That doesn't... No! I'm not going to touch...
So we need to find a way to turn the grill off.
Excuse me, Chef.
Oui?
You named your stove Fiammetta?
Oui? She breathes life into the kitchen. Why shouldn't she have a name?
I don't believe that naming your equipment is standard procedure.
Don't let her hear you say that. She's not one to be crossed.
May I have a closer look at Fiammetta?
No. It takes a keen eye to work with Fiammetta. She's been calibrated perfectly. Even a minor adjustment would lead to disaster.
Disaster,
Oh, no.
you say?
Oh no.
Do you know how long it takes for eyebrows to grow back? Because I do.
That's...
As you eat.
Kinda suck if we broke it somehow. Where are you going?
I think I'll hang...
Why did you go over there for that?
Nope! No!
Have we missed something? Like, clearly, yes, but, what?
How may I...
May I...
I will allow it. Entre métier!
Oui, chef.
What do you think?
Délicieux.
Go ahead and...
On second thought, that...
Very well.
So we gotta do something with the soup. Okay. But what? We already tried this.
That does... That does...
It does not.
That does... Nope! Nope!
I don't expect this to work, but, yeah, I'm thinking throwing the butter into the soup, but the question is how, because he won't do it. We appear to have spoken to everyone extensively. Oh no.
What dish are you preparing over here?
Ah, we're preparing oysters with sauce mignonette tonight. I've got to shuck all the oysters in this sack first, though.
Have you ever found a pearl while shucking oysters?
I wish. They're extremely rare. I could shuck thousands of oysters and still never see one.
Ha! Well, perhaps it will be your lucky day.
If you say so, Inspector.
What are your duties in the kitchen?
As the entremetier, it's my job to prepare the entrees. I'll typically be in charge of your hot appetizers, soups, vegetable dishes, but really, I just do what I'm told.
I see. Do you perform any other kitchen duties?
Well, I'll occasionally assist the chef de cuisine with their taste tests. He doesn't have much of a tolerance due to his condition.
Why do you have to taste all the dishes?
You've got to taste everything before it's plated, Inspector. You wouldn't know if a dish is properly seasoned otherwise. The chef de cuisine is a little sensitive, so I take on that role for him.
All right.
I'll let...
Merci.
Maybe we throw the pearls into the sack.
Let's reunite these pearls, shall we?
And that's how the rat got into the kitchen.
Don't let it near me!
How may I assist you, Inspector?
That will...
Very well.
Excuse...
Oui.
That's all.
As you wish.
Maybe we get the soup tasted
How
again.
may I
May I?
I will allow it. Entre métier!
Crawling, scratching, nibbling. Its beady eyes stared right through me.
Entre métier! Fine. I guess I'll have to taste it myself.
Oh.
Ah, perfect. Go ahead, Inspector.
On second thought, I think I'll pass.
We're getting there.
That will...
Very well.
That doesn't...
Pretty sure it does work.
Nope.
It came right.
That's what I'm trying to do. But the only thing I have that's seasonable is the butter.
Half a slab of unsalted butter. I think it's slowly melting
and
in my pocket.
I can't use it with the soup. He just won't let me.
It smells like onion soup.
We just released the rat, so we're going to close this kitchen down soon. But the question is, how?
It's the entrance to the...
Aha.
Does anyone else smell gas?
There we go.
I was just checking the valve. All seems to be in working order. Excuse...
Oui.
That's all.
As you wish.
I'm not going to...
Let's try it again then.
I guess those are...
Does anyone else smell gas?
I was just checking...
So he can smell the gas. Okay.
Excuse...
Oui, Inspector.
That's all.
As you wish.
Curious. Okay. What do we do then?
I'd rather...
Oh, we can't act. We can't
I guess those...
interact with this anymore. Okay, we're getting there.
I guess those...
Crawling.
How may I...
That...
Very well.
Oh no, it's been turned off.
Excuse me, chef.
Oui, Inspector.
So the grill's off.
That's all.
As you wish.
What do you think you're doing?
How may...
May I?
I will allow... Entre métier!
Don't let it near.
Entre métier! Fine. Ah! Go ahead, Inspector.
On second...
So we need to mess around. We're trying to close the kitchen down. And in order to get rid of this guy, we need to screw around
That
with
will be all
Fiametta,
for now.
the
Very
oven.
well.
However, This is now turned off.
Does
there
anyone
we go.
else smell gas?
I was...
So we can actually fiddle with this now. But we need to screw with this guy's sense of smell.
I guess those are...
Shit. Give him the shitty plunger.
I think I'll hang on. No.
Good call. I don't see anything else that could be used.
That does...
Yeah, we might have to go elsewhere on the train, but I think I'm going to call it there. This seems like a fair time to do it, and we've got 5 minutes till ads anyway. So, we're going to end it there. Yeah, thank you everyone for coming. It's been absolutely fantastic having you all. If you're not in the Discord, we do have a Discord. It is !Dicksword. You swap the C and the S, and I will let you through once you've read the rules, and I've got time to do so. Let's see who's doing what, eh? I really do like Loco Motive a lot, and I'm always happy to play it right now. The Atlas is fun, but in short bursts, especially because I'm a single player, and that as a melee player it makes it really hard. But I also don't really want to play ranged. Kind of stuck. Let's see. There's not a whole lot going on, is there? At least from where I'm sitting. If you have any suggestions, I will hear them. Melee and Atlas is the more fun way to play as far as I think, but it does make playing single player really hard. Vincent Kitty. Let's have a look. Yeah, maybe. Ooh, Lucky Dog's playing Hollow Knight though. That's a good one. Alright, we're going to go see Temery play Costume Quest. If you've not seen Costume Quest before, it's very delightful. It's very fun. A little quirky. So, I should be back tomorrow, depending how I'm feeling. I was feeling anemic most of this week, so kind of taking it a day, each day as we go. But thank you all for coming. I will hopefully see you next time. As usual, you have a good night and have a good morning. Bye.
I'm gonna get costumes for you guys.